Hi, it is Gina. I wanted to come to you live today on Friday, or I like to say to Jim and Amanda, it's Friday. I like to do a lot of art projects, and my dad came to me last week, and he said, "Hey, I've got all of these pins and awards. Um, just he's a truck driver, so they get like safety awards and things like that as they, progress through their careers and things. And he said, I have all these just literally sitting in a drawer, and I have had them for years, and they're just collecting dust inside little boxes, little jewelry type boxes. So he asked, hi Tracy, hello, hi Misty, Pamela, hi Pat. He said, can you make me something that, I can display these in? He doesn't know. He's 66. He's a truck driver. He doesn't know anything about Hobby Lobby. So anyway, I thought I would share with you guys what I did. And I think it turned out pretty good. And I don't have it fully done yet, but thought I could show you what I have so far. So here's what we have. Let's see how it comes out on the screen. But what I did, get it right so you can see it without the window. There we go. So he has worked for FedEx for years, and he's got this big thing like, hey, 9 years of being really safe. And this was 1 year when he worked at FedEx Express, delivering packages right to your house. Then he worked for Conway for a while, probably 10 years. They gave these FedEx Strong pins out during COVID. And 5-year pin actually got a ruby in it. And this 10-year FedEx pin, that has purple amethyst in there, so kind of cool. And he's waiting on his 10-year here, and then we'll just replace it. Then down here he has a FedEx watch. I'm like, don't you want to wear it? He's like, no. And then along the sides, these are all the safety pins, so these are actually separate. They represent, being safe for an entire year as a driver, not having any, accidents or anything like that. So. And then this was a CCX, I think is that the Conway, yeah, CCX, which isn't a company anymore. It was bought out by XPO, I think, something like that. You probably see it on the roadways. But 3-year belt buckle. Again, I said, don't you want to wear all these? He doesn't. So anyway, I just thought I would share this with you guys and show you how easy it is to make something like this. So let me pop the back out. I left it undone so it would be kind of easy to show you. So you just go to Hobby Lobby and buy a shadow box like that, and it's like an inch and a half thick, and then on the inside it's got fabric with like a foam underneath it. And really, I think what they want you to do, or what I thought I was going to do, is be pinning these using pins, like push pins, to create like kind of corners and stuff like that. But then I realized, well, Dad's got all these pins. That would be weird and hard to mount it, So what I had to do was get a little creative, and I had to pull up this foam, which you can do, but it took some time because it was glued on there. So I pulled it up inch by inch by inch all the way till about right here. And then I had to measure. I measured a ton with my little ruler measuring stick, and made sure these are all the right distance apart. So that's a little bit tedious. It's probably my least favorite part of doing these kind of projects. But yeah, then I was able to just push pin them directly into the fabric, and then I just re-glued it back onto this board that it comes with. And I had to do the same for the top, but I only had to roll it down about 4 inches to get those pins in. And then I found this really cool material. It's kind of like liquid nails, but it's more for paper and material, fabric, stuff like that, canvas. and it's just like it kind of just rolls out like a piece of tape, but it's two-sided, and then you just cut it and to the length you want, which I put on the back of this. That's how I actually mounted this. So it's going to stay up there, I think, a lot better than just sticking some needles into this fabric. This one, I actually did use needles because it came with this little, pillow to put the watch on. So I utilized that pillow. Actually, let me see if I can show you. See the pins back there, the little pearl tops. That's how I mounted that. And then the belt buckle, I also used that double-sided, really strong tape. I wish I had sitting by here. I should have kept that, but I got it all at Hobby Lobby in like the adhesive section, so it's pretty easy to find. It wasn't cheap. It was like $7 a roll, but as you can see, it's not going anywhere. Now, let me show you my big mistake that I did after I got everything mounted and I glued the fabric onto the board. So, I don't want to peel that back again, and I certainly don't want to peel it all off, because that's what I avoided doing. I only went up to here, and I only went down to here. So, like, this part I never had to peel off. But after I got this all done, I realized I did it upside down, and the hanging parts are on the bottom. So that's awesome. I'm going to have to detach those now and figure out how to push them through this, press board in the back and hope that I don't damage it anymore. So if you do a project like this, for God's sake, be sure that you make sure you are doing it in the right direction. I can't even believe the thought didn't cross my mind. I was so excited to get started. I just didn't even think of it until I was literally done, and I was going to hang it on my wall to take a picture and show my dad like it's all done, and I realized it's upside down. You got to be kidding me. So even in the when you're trying to be good about a project and you still mess it up. So, oh well, it's just going to be a little error that I'll have to fix. Otherwise, I think it turned out pretty well. And, goes right back into this case. And this is really cool for any kind of project. And they've got all sorts of different, so you can see it with the frame again. I don't want to see this glare, but at Hobby Lobby too. Oh, I don't know about your Hobby Lobby, and I would imagine that it would be the same, but when I went, I used my 40% off coupon, when stuff isn't 50% off that week. Well, Shadowboxes were 50% off last week, so I went onto their website, got their 40% off coupon, used it, thankfully, right, because it was like $49.99 without it, and the lady at the cash register told me they are doing away with the 40% off coupons at the end of this month. February. And the girls at Hobby Lobby said they did not know what they were going to replace that with or whatever. I said, oh no, because I use that 40% off coupon all the time. So, PSA, if you need to get something at Hobby Lobby or whatever it might be, and you need that 40% off coupon, you can only do it this month, at least at the one, the Hobby Lobby that I went to. So, check with your local one and see if that's the same. They said they might be doing like a rewards program, like, if Hobby Lobby had a rewards program, I would own the entire store by now, as much money as I've spent over there. I wish they did. Let's see who's saying hi. Scott, what kind of terminal does your dad drive out of? Well, it's FedEx Freight, so it's a freight terminal. And it's up north. It's north of Cincinnati. It's not in the Cincinnati area. Any questions? Hi, Tasha. How are you? Hi, Scott. Oh, did you get a 25-year watch? I don't think his is 25 because he hasn't been with FedEx that long. Oh, I forget. It was on the box I took it out of. I think it was like his 7-year or something. I'm not sure. But he also had a watch from when he worked at Conway, but he wore it and he said it broke. So he's like, ew, I'm not going to wear the FedEx one. I don't want it to break. So, but anyway, so yeah, as far as I know, they're doing away with that 40% off coupon, which is kind of a bummer because I can't tell you, I mean, I use it all the time, on items that aren't already discounted at Hobby Lobby. I'm like, oh, here's my coupon. But that's not going to be a thing anymore. Yes. Well, Steven still has his tree up. This is Steven's house, my boyfriend. So, yeah, his tree's still up. Isn't that lovely? It's, you know, we're the Christmas station in Cincinnati, so this is the Christmas household. Um, that's so funny you noticed that. I love it. He doesn't want to take it down. He's like, it's so cozy. Actually, we wanted to go to Hobby Lobby and buy like a tall tree plant and put white lights on it to replace the Christmas tree, and we just haven't found one that he likes yet to do that. So the tree has stayed up. Is your tree still up? Anyone? Can anyone make me feel better? Scott, off to the bypass 4 in Fairfield Terminal. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dad's out of Lima, so he's much further north than you. But hey, maybe you've seen him. If you're for FedEx, then you might have run into him along the way. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to pass along my latest little art project. And actually, I can show you my next project. Let me see if I can flip this camera around. My next project is going to be this shelf, which I found at Hobby Lobby. And it was only $4 at Hobby Lobby because it is missing one side. See, this side has no brace. I also learned that this is called a turnbuckle. And this is an eye and a hook turnbuckle. So, I had no idea that had a name, but it does, and I couldn't find a turnbuckle like this. It was empty on the inside, so I actually went to a few places and finally found one at Rural King, of all places. Man, they have everything, but it's filled in on the inside, so it doesn't quite have as cool of a look as this one, but I did buy paint to make it match. Anyway, maybe I'll do that project for you next week, and I'll show you how that one goes down. But I'm gonna make this $4 shelf into something kind of cool to put up here at the boyfriend's Christmas house. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you are just tuning in and you missed what I was talking about earlier, I just did a cool little project for my dad, and also talked about Hobby Lobby and how they're doing away with their 40% off coupon. So, it was a bummer. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. Oops, I didn't mean to flip that. I hope you have a great weekend. It is Friday, and snow-free weekend, according to Randy Rico. So enjoy. I mean, I know we've got plenty of snow on the ground, so I'm escaping it right now. But have a good one. Thanks for watching. It is Gina, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll be on at 3 o'clock. Bye, guys.